Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the September 26th, 2020 edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdowns. My buddy, doing great. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams. I'm Caleb Black, our in-studio producer, the mighty Max Fury, and we are talking about This Week in Wrestling, guys. Normally we do the long every video breakdown. This week we're just going to give you a couple of hot topics from each Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all the shows, because again, I didn't watch it a whole lot, so we're going to go over the finer points, some of the stuff I was able to see, and it frees us up to make other content to try out this week.
And not the hot topic that indie wrestlers buy their stuff from.
Hot topic! Hot topic! Let's get started with Raw.
All right, Raw. We're going to touch on the finer points of Raw. We're going to leave the...
Nothing!
Actually, honestly, this week's Raw wasn't bad. Better than it has been. We're going to leave the Retribution thing because we're going to do a segment on that here in a little bit, so we cover that. We're going to start with...
Seth Rollins is Dominic Guerrero's sister's dad.
Yeah, his sister's uncle, his brother's kid's friend. Yeah, Seth Rollins comes out, says, had a DNA test done. Time has how do I put this? Has advanced in the technology of DNA testing. Of course.
Are they just going to make it to where she's also Eddie's daughter and Ray was never her father or whatever? And
I thought he was going to say that he got a time machine, went back in time, and that he was Dominic's
Are you saying that Seth Rollins would have done the nasty in the past?
He's just going to run in the back, slap him on the back, be like, I'm your dad! No, but no, comes out, says, did a DNA test. Rey Mysterio's like, go through this again. He says, well, I didn't say it was your son, it's your daughter.
Right.
She doesn't act like you, she showed compassion, yada, yada, yada. Why?
We're so past all that.
Why rehash something that's 20 years old?
First of all, they did it right the first time.
They did it
and it only worked because it was Eddie and Ray. And this was the period before where, we're really doing a lot of gimmicky storyline show writing.
No.
It wasn't nearly as bad as it... I mean, this was 2005.
Yeah.
It's just so... it's another unwatchable, unrealistic, hokey soap opera storyline. You know what I want? I want Seth Rollins to get amnesia. Or go into I want it... If we're going to go soap opera, fucking let's go. Let's go all the way. I want Seth Rollins to start pretending as an evil twin with an eye patch. Let's get it. Let's get after it.
The thing I'm most over right now is pull the trigger on the Buddy Murphy thing. It's getting old. Tired of waiting. Do it before you do it and no one cares.
Yeah.
Do it while people still are interested and invested in the fact that Buddy Murphy's going to slap the shit out of Seth Rollins.
One of these days,
That's what we want.
Monday Night Rollins.
We'll go to another low point, and then I'll bring it up to that low point. Dabba-Kato built for what was Raw Underground about 2 months? 2 months, something like that?
6 weeks.
Build him as a monster, and then have a SmackDown guy come in, Braun Strowman, and just wither. Why?
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
The dude could be your monster.
It should be.
You could build it on his back as the monster, and you have Braun Strowman come in and
which is fine if you're actually if you're gonna make Braun Strowman, if you're gonna give him the role of being the quintessential monster. We've seen it done. It was done completely incorrectly the first time. But if you want to do that, fine. But commit to the fucking run. Again, it's the hokey. Here's what happens after that. He goes back to SmackDown. It's gimmicky. It's bad, and it doesn't sell the way they want to build. The way they want to build it.
I think that the idea of Braun Strowman being the monster in his place.
Agreed.
It killed it when he started talking on a mic.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
If you are going to be a monster and you can't talk as a monster on a microphone and make it believable, stop it.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk anyway. Paul Heyman should come out every single week, cut all your promos, and then you should stand there and not say a damn word.
You didn't see Sid Vicious during his Monster Angle talk.
No.
Vader
Monsters
didn't
talk.
talk.
That's the rule.
Yeah, it should. And if he does,
Yoko didn't talk, and Yoko wasn't even a monster. Well, it'd be an international thing, but still.
Right. If you're going to be a monster character, you can talk. Short,
sweet,
to the point.
Yep.
That's all it has to be. Now, we're going to talk about a little I think, the teaming of Dominic Guerrero, Mysterio,
got him,
and Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah.
They were so on point together. They look like they had been attacked.
Are they related? I know that, what is it? It's Garza and Carrillo are related.
Yeah, they're
cousins.
They're cousins.
I've heard that once or twice mentioned on
told
Raw.
80,000
Right.
times.
But are Ray and...
No.
Okay, I didn't know.
No, but they work so well as a unit. It looked like they had been a tag team.
Let's hope they're both young guys. They both look great. Let's hope they actually commit to that role because, honestly, Dominic right now, he's going to be a single star. Like, there's
He
no
is
question.
a star. He is a star.
But being in the tag team is a great place and a great way to develop those skills.
Great.
To really coming into being a main eventer. And he's going to be a main eventer very early on anyway.
We're going to jump from Raw. We're going to jump to SmackDown.
If Eddie Guerrero was your dad, you'd be a man.
Goddamn right.
What happened? SmackDown. Let's see. Oh, we're going to talk about Alexa Bliss.
Please
and
do.
her switch on and off of being quote unquote possessed by the Fiend.
Again, pick the moments in which this happens and stop doing it.
I think this week they did it the right way. The pure just brutality beatdown of Lacey Evans, followed by the Sister Abigail, and then the look in the camera with the red lights going on in the background and then stopping and going back on again. Fantastic.
Who do you think the girl is?
The girl is Carmella.
Think so?
Yes, she had a tattoo on the arm. It's been spoiled.
That was my bet too.
Why stop?
It'd be kind of cool, a really cool way to repackage Sonya Deville.
Yeah,
bring her back and make her a diva.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Carmella. I think Sonya Deville is going to be away for a little while.
She's going to be after the incident.
Honestly, if you ask me, it's in bad taste, but I think she should come back as Retribution.
That'd be kind of cool. It's not a bad idea.
I mean, you could put the mask on her, you can repackage her, say it isn't her, and you got your whole new character. Sonya Deville does not wrestle for the anymore. Moonbreaker or whatever.
Moonbreaker.
But no, it's Carmella. The tattoo gave it away.
Yeah.
Stop it. Bring her on TV. We all know who it is.
Yeah, we're done playing around.
Let's see. We'll jump to AEW and the fact that Cody Rhodes returned.
Was definitely not bit by a vampire.
No. And
he's definitely not a vampire.
He's also back in black.
He's definitely not a colonial 18th century Midland vampire that only comes out at night because that's impossible. Cody Rhodes is not a vampire.
Also, for you people, for you people, Cody Rhodes had black hair before. This isn't a new look. Stop it.
Right. I did love the suit, though. It's gothic and cool.
Cody Rhodes is cool.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes isn't he? Like, he's cool.
I've seen that they dropped a new trademark, the Blood Brothers trademark. I'm okay with this.
I think that is.
Oh, that's the Rhodes Brothers, yeah. I think that we're going to get QT Marshall breaking away from Dustin.
I think QT Marshall and Colt Cabana should become a strange bedfellows tag team in which Colt Cabana plays heel and QT Marshall plays baby, and they make it work that way because it would be entertaining and awesome.
Honestly, I don't see it as being as strange Bedfellows would be. I think they would make a great tag.
Agreed, 100%.
As far as Impact this week,
Impact
really got much.
Sami Callihan gave Katie Forbes a pile driver, and Katie Forbes twerked.
And Eric Young beat up those damn
pretty much the show.
That's it.
I have to say, I understand what they're doing, Katie Forbes, like how she's the ratchet valet. I get that. I do question we're wasting a lot of valuable airtime. And again, I know it gets Rob Van Dam the heel heat, because let's be fair, Rob Van Dam does not make a very good heel.
No, he never has.
So having that buffer, I totally get that, but are we wasting a little too much time with the twerking and the stuff and the vignettes with those two when we could be establishing RVD as a serious competitor for the belt?
I think the whole point of that is that they're not taking him seriously as a competitor for the belt.
And they should. I
guess
my point.
If you're really what I want to see, what I think would elevate Rob Van Dam's gimmick right now, throw him with Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah,
the two old guys, let them beat the hell out of each other with weapons every week.
Right,
give them get them off, so to speak.
Get my leg.
Get
my leg.
Let them work.
Leg.
Yeah, get my leg. But anyway,
NXT. Kyle O'Reilly is now the #1 contender. He won the timed gauntlet, and a bunch of people said they stole that from an indie company. And actually, if you remember, way back in the day, the format of that match was called the Deadly Draw.
Yes,
and it started in 2002 in Impact.
Yeah.
That's how.
Technically, they've been
There you
doing blind draw
Yeah,
tournaments.
blind draw gauntlets for a long time.
Yeah.
But the first one mainstream for a title was, if I'm right, and I think I am, was an Impact for the Deadly Draw.
See, I don't know. I think NWA did it several years ago in the 80s with the blind draw tag tournament in Great American
not a
Bash.
singles tournament.
No, but it was a blind draw tournament. Also, Crockett Cup's been doing it for years.
The Crockett Cup. Let's bring that back.
But, yeah, well, they did. They were going to, and then, Steve Corino went nuts on the world.
Guys, that's pretty much... a couple of other quick points. Nick Aldis defended successfully the NWA title against Matt Bennett. Highly recommend that match. Watched it. Loved it. I'm a big Nick Aldis fan anyway. He is the quintessential NWA-esque traveled world champion that the NWA needs. The match with Mike Bennett was fucking awesome.
Mike Bennett himself is great.
Agreed. Yeah.
If your only exposure to Mike Bennett was the WWE, you need to do your homework.
Agreed. And if you don't know who Nick Aldis is, stop watching me and start watching him.
And for those who don't know who Nick Aldis is, Magnus.
Magnus. Mickey James' husband.
Look up Magnus.
The lucky dog.
Most of his stuff under Magnus and TNA was fantastic.
Oh, it's so good. Anyway, that pretty much covers up. That's the recap. That's the recap of wrestling this week.
Yeah, that's it.
We did it all. Let us know what we missed. Let us know some stuff on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, Impact, the Indies, anything going on. I do have to cover one more thing because I just remembered. Ring of Honor came back. The Pure Title Tournament. Both shows so far were so good. If you really want to watch a genuine athletic-based sports wrestling program, that is the one for you. Highly recommend. I'll admit, I did not watch Ring of Honor for like 5 years.
Also, we got to mention that the G1 tournament started.
That G1's coming up. So there's a lot of good shit wrestling. Anyway, that's what we've been talking about, what we are talking about. Let us know what we forgot, what we missed, and stuff that you liked that happened these last couple of weeks. 3 easy way to do that. You can like and subscribe and leave us a comment down below. You can send us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/prowrestlingthrowdown. Or you can text Luke at 618. No. That'd be kind of funny.
That would be
5555.
Don't forget to like and subscribe in the corner.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Send us stuff. Let's talk. Stay tuned for This Week in Wrestling History.